Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I want to go over some basic mods that you want to do to your S550 Mustang, and some mods that I think are very essential mods and just make the car that much better. I want to show you everything that I've done to my car so far and why I think that those are like the most essential basic mods that you can do. And by the way, these aren't like crazy power mods or anything like that. These are just basic ones. Alright guys, we made it to a parking garage here, and the first mod, let me open up my door and close it so the lights stay on, is definitely get some LED side markers. I chose to get the ones that are just red instead of like the smoked ones, but I think that looks fantastic. It's just like a little line instead of the regular incandescent bulb. Definitely looks a lot better. And then for the reverse light, what I did was take that standard bulb out and put an LED in there. So if you do the side markers and reverse light, that makes it so that every single light on the exterior of your Mustang GT will be LED. There's no standard regular bulbs, any of that stuff. And also when we go inside here, you can see just the base interior obviously, but I put these really cool aluminum pedal covers. That's like what the premiums have. And I think that makes the bottom end here look a lot nicer. And then I also have the brushed aluminum dead pedal cover. So it just makes it look a lot more sporty, a lot more premium, rather than just having dark, regular pedals. And then something that I carried over from my EcoBoost, hopefully you guys can see it, but I had these nice premium floor mats, and these are super plush, and it does have a blue border. You guys can laugh at me if you want, but because I got these when I had my blue EcoBoost, but these ones have been holding up fairly decent, and they're really comfortable. They look really nice. This is again something else that a premium Mustang gets that base ones don't, and that's a premium with the 401A package, that is. As you can see here, the interior is lit up very nicely, and that is because I have diode dynamics in the map lights. So let's go and hop inside and check those out. So if you guys look up here, you can see we have two nice bright LED bulbs for our map light. I went with the Diode Dynamics Stage 2 interior kit, so it's even brighter than the standard ones, and it really does a great job of lighting up this interior. It's actually very, very bright. And since these are the only two lights that light up the whole entire interior of a Mustang, so that's something, if you guys didn't know that, these two lights are the only ones that light up the interior of the Mustang. These two lights do a fantastic job. And going on to the glove box here, you can see I have a nice bright LED in there as well, and it does a great job lighting up the glove box. Doesn't have that dull standard bulb look, so that definitely completes the interior of the Mustang when you have all these LEDs. So to my knowledge, I think that with the outside being all LED and the inside being LED, I don't think I have a single standard bulb on here now. So LED interior upgrade, LED exterior upgrade, those are all excellent must-have mods in my opinion. Alright guys, we came outside now. Hopefully you guys can see the pedals a lot better now. Pretty sure you guys can agree that the pedals look a lot better. But let's go ahead and pop the hood and see what we got under there. Ooh, 392 or 5.7, one of the two. Sounds really good. But anyway, I'm gonna pop the hood here. Definitely get yourself a set of hood struts. These ones are by Redline Tuning. They seem to be holding up okay. They're not super great. They're not where you can just like open the hood part way and it takes it the rest, but they're good enough. But definitely I think that that's a must-have mod for any S550 Mustang, because the hood prop, especially in the heat, it's way too hot to touch, and then also it's in the way when you're trying to work. The hood struts just make it look much better because you can just open up the hood, everything's clear and open. Definitely a huge improvement. And just so you guys can tell, whoop, that is extremely hot. Okay, well, hopefully I can close this. No, we're just gonna leave it open for now because that is way too hot for me to touch. For this last part of the video, I wanna go over some mods that I kind of plan on doing in the future to my Mustang. So one that I've always wanted to do was red brake calipers. When I had my EcoBoost, I always wanted to do that as well. But now since I have some big calipers, it'll look a lot better. So I wanna do some red brake calipers and new wheels and tires. And then coming here to the back, I want to do some wide tires for the back, maybe 275 or I don't know if I'd want 305. I feel like that's a little too wide, but maybe 275 would be good for the back. And looking at the exhaust, I have just the standard exhaust, not the active exhaust. So I would love to get a aftermarket exhaust system. I feel like that would make it sound so much better, because right now it sounds good, but it's just a little too tame for my taste. Excuse the road noise over there. I already did my window tint, all that good stuff. I feel like a black roof and black mirror caps would look really cool, but vinyl in Vegas I feel like is not a good idea, because the sun will just mess up the vinyl and it'll look crusty after like a year. Maybe I'm exaggerating on that, but I kind of don't want to screw around with vinyl, so I'm just going to leave the top and stuff how it is. And since I'm not going to be doing black accents up there, I'll just leave the chrome 5.0 badge how it is. And I feel like if it just has black wheels and then the black spoiler and the window tint will go together just fine. And then as far as engine mods are concerned, now this is where it gets fun. So I want to do a sound tube delete, which is this thing right here. So this pipes some, not necessarily artificial, but some enhanced noise into the cabin. And it sounds a little boomy at times, and I like to know if I'm hearing, I like to know that I'm hearing the exhaust and not this thing making intake noise into the cabin. Because when I accelerate and I fly past some people, it sounds loud in the cabin, but I don't know if it's loud outside. So I'm going to do an exhaust video very soon. It might go up before this one, I don't know. But I definitely want to hear what the exhaust sounds like from the outside. I'm thinking of maybe taking off this airport runway engine cover, just because, I mean, I guess it does make it look clean, but that engine cover is huge, and I don't know about that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I should take off the engine cover or leave it on? Because I'm not sure. Intake, I kind of want to leave the stock airbox, because the stock airbox is very effective, especially since I have a K&N air filter. So I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I know a lot of people do the JLT intake, so if I do get an intake, it would be the JLT intake. I just don't think it's personally worth it. Who knows, if it might gain power once it's tuned. But let's go to the interior here. I already showed you kind of my things that I did to the interior. In a perfect world, I'd get a Sync 3, but that is way too much money and definitely not worth doing aftermarket. So I'm just gonna leave the base screen for now. I'll deal with it, it's fine. Everything else on the interior is pretty much how I want it, to be honest. So I'm not too sure about doing anything to the interior. The cloth seats work perfectly fine. I know some people like to do leather and stuff, but I think the cloth seats are fine. And for the desert, I won't burn myself when getting in the car, so that's good news. So yeah, I'll probably leave the interior how it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I don't burn myself when I close that. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video going over the essential modifications, in my opinion, to a Mustang GT, or to any S550 Mustang, to be honest. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments of the mods. Let me know what you guys think are good mods you should do. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video.